Hello friends, in this video I am going to show you how to download Windows 11 ISO file and install Windows 11 on your laptop or PC. So in this video I am going to also show you how to bypass the minimum requirement if your PC or laptop is not compatible or it does not meet the minimum requirement of Windows 11. But yes, it is not recommended, and it is only for the testing purpose. Like if you want to just test Windows 11 on any spare laptop, and that is not that much of you know important, and you know how to recover if something goes wrong. So that's the recommendations. If you want to test on a virtual machine or somewhere, you can just be with me. I will show you how to bypass and install Windows 11 on VirtualBox as well. Okay, so I am on download Windows 11 page of Microsoft, and here you can see there are three options for installing or creating Windows 11 media, and one is to just upgrade your Windows 10 PC to Windows 11 that I have already shown in my other video, so you can watch that. Link is in description. So you can just download that Windows 11 installation assistant, and if your PC meets the minimum requirement, just install Windows 11. So the steps are really simple and it's straightforward, so you don't have to worry about. Just make sure you have a backup or take backup before upgrading to Windows 11. Okay, so that's a precaution that you should take. And another one is create Windows 11 installation media. So you can create a bootable USB or DVD using this tool. So you just need to download this tool, and even you can save this as a ISO, so it's a 9 MB file. And the third one is download Windows 11 disk image. So directly you can download ISO from this page as well and click on download. So what is the minimum requirement? If I go ahead, or if you want to check, you can just expand any begin before you begin, and click on Windows 11 device specification, and you will get a new tab. And here if you scroll down, you can see system requirements. Processor speed is minimum 1 gigahertz or faster with 2 cores, and then RAM 4 GB RAM is required, and storage is 64 GB. And firmware, you need to enable secure boot and UEFI in your BIOS setup if you are installing on your laptop on bare metal. And TPM, your laptop must have TPM 2.0 version. But yes, there is a hack. You can update, or you can edit your registry key to allow TPM 1.2 as well. So yes, the minimum is 1.2 if you are going to edit the registry key. But again, you should have some knowledge about the registry key. Then graphics card, so it must be DirectX 12 and display high definition 720 pixel. So that is the system requirement, and these are feature specific requirements that you can read by yourself. And if I go at the bottom, you can see check for compatibility. So if you don't know, or if you don't know how to check these things, you can simply download this app and click over here, and you will get a new tab. And here you can download PC Health Checkup and run that application. It will show you if your system passed the minimum requirement or not. Okay, and what is the issue, like what are the requirements that is not passed by your laptop. So those things you can see in this application. But yes, in this video I'm going to show you how to install on any virtual software like VirtualBox or VMware workstation. So I will show you a trick that is going to work to install on your bare metal or laptop, but yes, that is not recommended because there is risk involved in this trick. Okay, so sometimes it might fail. So my recommendation, if you are testing Windows 11, then you can simply install it on VirtualBox or any virtualization software. Okay, let's go and learn how to modify the Windows 11 ISO. So you need a warning tool. So I have anyone installed. So what I'm going to do, I have Windows 11 ISO downloaded and also Windows 10. Okay, what I'm going to do is I will mount this Windows 11 ISO and then go to sources and copy install.bim. So this is the main file, copy it. So I have copied that install.bim. If you have Windows 2022 server ISO or Windows 2019 server ISO, you can do this thing using that ISO as well. So this is not like you need the Windows 10 ISO. You can work with the Windows 2019, 2022, or I think Windows 8 as well. But yes, I have tested with Windows 10 and Windows 2022. Okay, so install.vim is copied. Now what I'm going to do is I will open any one application and click on edit image file. So go to the folder where your Windows 10 ISO exists. Select that Windows ISO, click on open and click next. And here you can see these are the files in that ISO. Click on sources and search for install. So this is install.esd file. Just remove this file and click on add and select the install.vim that you have copied from Windows 11 ISO. Click on add and it has added that file. Click on next and just rename it. I have renamed it as Windows 11 modified. Click on create new. I will skip my video and I will back once it is done. Okay, so creating image file finished successfully. So ISO image is created. Click on exit and here you can see I have Windows 11 modified. Okay, now open your VirtualBox or VMware, whatever virtualization software you have. Click on new and then give it a name. From version you can select Windows 10 and click on next. Here you need to provide memory size. So it is not going to check the memory size right now, means it is going to check for Windows 10 because we have just replaced the install.bim of Windows 10. It is going to check the requirement as per Windows 10, not as for the Windows 11. Okay, but still I am going to give it at least 4 GB and click on next, create, next. So everything keeps default and here you can increase to 80 GB. Minimum is 64 GB disk space. Now it's done. Now go to storage and click on DVD symbol and from there select the file. So here this is Windows 11 modified. Click on open, OK, and click on start. You need to make USB bootable using the new ISO or modified ISO, and you are able to install Windows 11 on any laptop on which you can install at least Windows 10. But remember that it is not recommended and just for testing purpose you can do this. So I am testing Windows 11. I will click on I don't have product key right now and you can select any of the version. I'm selecting Windows 11 Pro. Click on next. Here we go. So if your laptop doesn't meet minimum requirement, then you are not going to get this window. Okay, when you click next, you will get a window that says the PC does not meet minimum requirement. But here all good, accept the license terms and click on next, click on install, click on next, wait for installation to complete. So meanwhile, let me show you if you are installing on VMware. So if you don't want to do these modification, you can install Windows 11 without making any modification to ISO. And the steps are, let me show you with the screenshots. So just go through the usual VM creation on a VMware workstation, and once the VM is created, before starting the VM, edit your virtual machine settings and go to options. You can see options over here and go to advanced, and here just verify that UEFI is selected and enable secure boot is checked mark. Okay, and then go to access control and encrypt the disk. So click on encrypt and you will get this pop up, provide the password and click on encrypt. After that, you can say this, it says remove encryption and change password. So you can change password of the encryption from here. Okay, and then go to hardware tab and click on add, and here you can see trusted platform module. So select that and click on finish, and after that you can see here trusted platform module. Okay, so these are few settings that you need to do after creating the VM, and then you can start VM. You are able to install Windows 11 without making any modification to your ISO. Okay, so these are few steps. You can try it, and definitely it is going to work. Let's wait for this installation to complete and we'll be back once it is completed. Installation is almost complete. It is just finishing up, and yes. So let's click on restart now. So while rebooting, please do not press any key inside the VirtualBox. Otherwise it is going to boot from your ISO again. Okay, here we go. So you need to select the region, click on yes. Okay, so there is some issue while setting up the keyboard. So I tried twice, but I am getting the same error. So let me skip this. And here you can see let's connect you to a network, but I don't have internet. So, and here it says connect now to quickly get started on your device. Okay, but I'm not going to connect because there is no other devices on which I have signed up. So you can just click on continue with limited setup. Now give the username, also test user, click on next, password, and then you need to give security questions and answers. So what is your first pet name? Mike. This I'm choosing random. Okay, so I have selected the security questions and provided the answer. So let's wait for a few more configuration and then we are good to go. Okay, so there are few more settings that is related to your privacy. So if you want, you can give the location information, find my device, you can send diagnostic data to. So if you want, you can enable it. If you want to disable, you can just disable it and click on accept. So it is going to take a few minutes and this window is really nice. I like it. So wait for a few more minutes and your system will be ready to use. And it depends upon your configuration, like what is your processor speed and what type of disk you are using. Is it a SSD or SDD? Keep patience if you have old machine. Okay, so now we have successfully installed Windows 11 on VirtualBox and the UI is really awesome. It gives some experience like Mac OS. So this is how you can bypass the minimum requirement and install Windows 11 on any laptop. So I have installed on Core i5 third generation 2.5 gigahertz CPU. That's it for this video, and I hope you will be able to install Windows 11 on VirtualBox or VMware or on your laptop as well. So all the best and thanks for watching.